Friends, this is Meeha, Assistant Professor from the Department of Information Technology, WellTech Multitech, Dr. Rangarajan, Dr. Shahundala Engineering College. So here I want to share about a topic, why do we test software? The subject is software testing and automation. And why do we test software? So what is software? Software is, why do we test software means, uh, by testing the software, we can found the error before launching the software. The software testing is essential to ensure quality, functionality, and performance. It plays a vital role in identifying defects early in development. So in development process, which enhances user satisfaction and minimizes maintenance cost. Ultimately, thorough testing leads to more reliable and robust software product. So the software testing team ensures there is no error in code and the software is performed well. So they ensure everything before launching a software. They maintain a good report about the testing of the software and report to the managing team. And then the managing team will decide whether to rebuild the software or it is okay to launch the software. That's why we are doing test. We are doing test. We are testing the software. Then what are the importance of software testing? So software testing is crucial for ensuring the quality, reliability, and user satisfaction of software products by identifying defects early, mitigating risk, and ensuring compliance with industry standards. Testing plays a vital role in delivering successful software solution. The first one is quality assurance. What is quality? We are expecting a quality software, right? So in 2010, the Toyota company recalled all their products, a specific product, they recall all that products from the customer because there is an error, there is a software failure, because there's a software failure in the acceleration part. So the customer can't control the car. So unintentionally, the acceleration is working. So that in 2010, the Toyota recalled all the cars due to this software failure. So software testing, the quality assurance is the first thing. Then second one is defect identification. So early detection of defect during the testing phase help in addressing issues before deployment. Deployment saving time and cost associated with post-release fixes, which means early detection of defect. Okay, so after launching the software, if you found any defects, then the customer won't they won't believe your software, right? So it's early detection will help to uh, our failure, to help to issues, to help to address issues before deployment. And then user satisfaction. Proper testing leads to the better user experience by ensuring the software is user friendly, reliable, and perform well under various conditions. So the testing team collect the feedback from the customers, whether it is user friendly or reliable or it is well performing. So they collect the feedback from the user to ensure the quality. Then risk mitigation. And then the same thing, if Toyota doesn't recall the software, there may be many deaths, there may be many injuries, there may be many accidents will be occur. So to avoid this risk, the Toyota recall all the customers to recall the cars, right? So risk mitigation, then compliance and standards. The last thing, is compliance and standards. If you deliver a good product, then you will get a compliance and standards. Your standards will be in star 5. Else, if not tested, if you done testing and then launching means you will get star 5. If you're not testing before launch, so after launch, if there is many defects, the customer won't trust you and they won't give any project. So software testing is more important in the field. And then there are two types of testing. One is black box testing and another one is white box testing. Okay, now what is black box testing? So the definition is focuses on accessing functionality without knowledge of internal workings. So for example, we are giving for example the ATM machine. In the ATM machine, we are giving attributes like so PIN number, all are the examples of black box testing. And test case development, second one, created based on specification to ensure adequate testing of functional requirements. Only the requirements. When you're testing the requirements, okay? So the customer come and he will tell we have to enter the PIN code. So the PIN code or the requirements, whether it is working, that is black box testing. Testing in the internal workings, okay? With like the functionality, testing the functionality. So in black box testing, the tester don't want any coding languages, okay? Because he's not going to test the internal works. He only focusing on the outer side of the software, okay? And then the user perspective simulates end user behavior to identify real user issue. Okay, so finally, so the black box testing is input and output. He don't want any input behavior, internal working. He doesn't care about any internal workings. His focuses on inputs and outputs. So if there is any real user issues, so black box testing, with the help of black box testing, we can find. Okay, and types of testing. So in this black box testing, we will use functional system testing and then acceptance and last regression testing. So what is regression testing means? So regression testing means the tester found some error and again he is sending the report to the software development team and the software development rebuild the software. So the rebuild software, testing the rebuild software is called regression. So all this testing done in black box testing. So what is the limitations in black box testing? So it may miss internal logic error and lacks insight into code quality because the tester in black box testing doesn't care about the code. He only care about the inputs and outputs. So he will miss internal logic errors and lacks insights into code quality. So this is called black box testing. And then the second one is white box testing. So what is white box testing means? It involves the testing internal structure requiring code knowledge. So in black box testing, the tester doesn't want any code language. He don't want any coding knowledge. But in white box testing, we only test the internal structure. So the tester require a coding language. He must require a coding language. And then a code coverage. It aims to ensure all code parts are tested for functionality. The coding path is decided by the software developer and the customer. So the software developer and customer discuss about the code traveling path. Okay. And then the tester tests whether the software follow as the requirement of customer. So it aims to ensure all code paths are tested for functionality. Then third one is static and dynamic testing. So it includes both code reviews and executing code with inputs. It includes code reviews and executing code with inputs. So inputs from black box testing, we are giving inputs. We will verify it. And then in white box testing, it will validate whether the execution is depend upon the inputs. Verification is depends upon the inputs, and the validation also depend upon the inputs. So that is static and dynamic testing. And fourth one, security testing. It examines code for security, vulnerabilities, and safeguarding. So it ensures whether the pin is validate. Because white box testing, it ensures the code is performing well or not. So it examines the code for security vulnerabilities and safeguarding. And complexity and expertise. It requires skilled testers with programming and architectural knowledge. So in this section, the tester require well programming, well coding knowledge and architecture knowledge to examine the codes for internal or to testing the internal structures of the software. And then, so now we are comparing black box testing and white box testing. So in white box testing, there are few types of testing. The first one is unit testing. What is unit testing means? The tester tests the software component, each components, step by step. So that is called unit testing. And then next is integrations testing. What is integration testing means? So after completing unit testing, the testing team test integrating two components and its code. So that is integration testing. So, and then and then the software testing team tests all the pathway code coverage testing, which means whether the code is suitable to the component. So code coverage testings. So these are the testing comes under white box testing. And the next one is comparing black box and white box testing. So the testing focus is black box test focus to evaluate the external behavior, and white box testing focuses on internal workings. Then what are the skill requirement? The skill required for black box testing is non-technical tester. For white box testing, it is programming knowledge is must, because the tester is going to test the internal structure of the software, right? So he is going to check the code errors. So the white box tester need a programming knowledge. And next, types of defects found. By applying the black box testing, the tester will find the functional defect, whether the ATM machine getting the inputs, whether the ATM machine following the rules, following the queries, following the orders of customer. So these are the functional defects. Whether the money is withdrawn, so the money came in the proper way, correct amount. So these are the functional defects. Then white box testing, the code level and security issues. And then test design based on specification. What is specification means? The testing team, the quality assurance team. It called the quality assurance team called this customer and confirm their requirements, their specification of the software. Okay, and then so that is black box testing based on the specification. And white box testing, is code structure and logic. Then use cases. Black box testing methods complement each other to enhance quality. And then, so what are the key takeaways from the effective software testing means? First one is holistic approach. So what is holistic approach? First one is holistic approach. So what is holistic approach? Effective software testing requires a combination of both black box and white box testing method to ensure comprehensive coverage and a quality assurance. So then what? Continuous improvement for effective software testing, we can continuously improve the quality. Testing should be an ongoing process throughout a software development lifecycle, allowing for continuous feedback and improvement in software quality. And then investment in testing. So if holistic approach and continuous improvement occur, then the third one is investment in testing. Organizations should invest in robust testing practices as it leads to higher quality software and it reduces the cost and it increase user satisfaction. Ultimately, it's benefiting the business. So the companies, the organization to invest in testing. And the next one, future trends. As software development evolves, incorporating automation, AI and machine learning in testing processor will enhance efficiency and effectiveness in identifying defects. That is the future trends and collaboration, encouraging the collaboration between developers and testers. A culture of quality fosters a culture of quality, ensuring that both perspectives are considered during the software development process. So, to test the software, the main peoples are software developers and testers. So, between them, there should be a good collaboration. Then only they will uh, success their testing process. They will success by designing a good software. Okay, so collaboration is the fifth one in software testing. So once again, so black box test, why do we are doing test means to find out the defects yearly. Quality assurance, defect identification, user satisfaction, risk mitigation, and compliance and standards. These five are the importance of software testing. And then, so what is black box testing? It only focuses the functionality. It doesn't need any coding knowledge. So it doesn't focus any internal workings. It only focuses on the external functionality. And what is white box testing? In this testing, the tester tests the internal structures which require no code knowledge. Then comparison between black box testing and white box testing. So the common thing is both methods complement each other to enhance the quality. And what are the key takeaways from the effective software testing is One is holistic approach. So it ensures comprehensive coverage and quality assurance. Then continuous improvement, that the testing should be continuous feedback, allow ongoing process throughout the software development lifecycle, allow a continuous feedback and improvement in software quality. The investment in testing, the organization should invest in robust testing practices so that we can lead a successful business by launching defectless products. Then future trends, as a software development evolves, incorporating automation. So, and we can, in future, the AI and machine learning in testing processes will effectively identify the defects. Then collaboration, both the developers and testers to collaborate in testing the software so they can achieve their quality. So thank you. That's all.